and Laguana. Silver sponsors are Rieksekker Marketplace, Fruit May Funeral Home, Height Auto Body, Shipshe Auto Service, Topeka Do It Best Hardware, Topeka Pharmacy, Big C Lumber, Weaver Furniture, Jerry's Standard, Yoder Popcorn, The Brethren Retreat, The Hometown Treasure, Yoder Insurance, Quality Floor, Fast Lane Subway, Frontline Auto Tech, Yoder's Shipshewana Hardware, Troyer's Saddlery, and Emma Warehouse. Our individual sponsors are Tim and Donna Height, Jim and Liz Stump, Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, and Roger and Esther Wenger. And now, out to the game!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to exciting Westview Warrior basketball at LaguanaMedia.com. This is Jerry Hosteller along with Jamie Miller, and tonight we're back at Westview, where it'll be Westview and Angola. And I'm not going to waste any time because we're running a little late. We're going to go right to the coaches' interview with Jamie and head coach Rob Yoder. Take it away.
Coach, the team was really focused at Central Noble. I thought after a big victory at Northwood. I know it was 6 days ago, but were you impressed about your team at Central Noble?
Well, I think that they took we thought it was really important that our energy level was going to be really high after having a game on Thursday, and then going on the road already on Saturday would be a tough spot for us. But our energy was good, and I thought our execution was good as well.
Okay, on to Angola now. The last 4 seasons, we've played them 5 times, and all the games have been decided by 8 points or less. What does Angola do defensively that makes it a tough game to play and to win?
Well, they play hard defensively, and they understand what their rotations are and where help is at. They give good help side, so they don't let you get a lot of shots by the rim. They protect the basket well, and then they're hard-nosed and they play hard. It's important to them to get stops. You can see that they want to do it. They're working as hard as kids can work to get stops. So when you get that kind of effort and you got to have good positioning and you have an understanding where your teammates are, then you're pretty hard to score against.
And on the other side of the ball, offensively, what do they do specifically that we need to stop, and who are some of the key players we need to keep an eye out for tonight?
Well, I think shooting the basketball has got to be our number one focus. I just think, especially until the younger or the inexperienced guys get more comfortable on the varsity floor, and maybe for the whole year, he is just going to be their best shot maker. He's proven he can make shots. We're going to have to guard him well deep of the line. They do a good job of screening to help get him shots, and just as a team, we got to really be focused on where he is. It's going to take great individual defense, but also team defense as well to limit his open looks. And then they run a lot of pick and roll stuff, and so we're going to have to do a good job of taking care of those slips and actions off of the pick and roll. So the pass that comes out of the pick and roll, I think, is going to be crucial that we defend that well.
So you've had a good week of practice. Everybody happy and healthy and raring to go?
Yeah, we're in good shape.
Okay, thanks, Coach. And we'll be back to Westview in 60 seconds.
Dale's Dependable Handyman Service provides handyman repairs and remodeling to the surrounding LaGrange County area, including Goshen, Middlebury, Albion, Kendallville, and Angola. If you're looking to update your kitchen, sometimes it's as simple as changing countertops and adding tile and glass backsplash. It can make your kitchen look brand new. Dale's dependable handyman service, providing quality installation with quality materials. Call Dale at 260-336-9364.
Set.
And we're back at Westview. Getting ready for the starting lineups for tonight's games. Sean Miller will be starting at a guard for head coach Ed Bentley and his Angola Hornets. Also starting at guard will be Braxton Meek, their leading scorer. Wears number 3. Dyer Ball will start at a forward, number 24. And also for Angola, Luke Honer, wearing number 33. And starting in the middle will be Braden Hart, wearing number 34. So now for our Westview Warriors, no changes in the starting lineup for Coach Yoder. The Warriors come in at 5-0, 2-0 in the NECC. They'll go at one guard with Charlie Yoder. Charlie is 6'4" sophomore, leading scorer on the team, averaging 25.8 points per game coming into tonight. Starting at a guard will be Kenton Weaver, a 5'9" senior. He's averaging 3.8 points per game. Also in the lineup for the Warriors will be Elijah Hales. Elijah is 6'4" junior, averaging 12.2 points per game. And starting at a forward will be Sam Sharp, 6'2". He's a senior. And starting at center tonight for the Warriors will be Nick Rensberger, a 6'5" junior, and Nick is averaging 13.2 points per game. So a big battle coming up tonight for both teams. Angola is undefeated in the conference, as is Westview. Angola has been defeated twice, however, this year. They suffered a loss against Woodland down by Fort Wayne, 61-59, a tightly contested ball game. And also they lost to the Northridge Raiders by a score of 41-35. And of course earlier in the second game of the year, the Warriors defeated the Northridge Raiders on their home court by a score of 67-60. So should be a good ball game tonight. Last year, Angola won over there by a score of 47-42. And as I recall, it was a slow down type basketball game, and it kind of got us out of our rhythm.
Yeah, they really make you work for your points. They take their time on offense, and so I would look for us to pressure them and try to force them into making quick decisions.
Angola with the ball on the tip. That was Miller. Not a Meek. His long-range 3 is good, and Angola draws first blood.
And that's their offense. They really want him shooting, and he's the guy that carries them. So got to do a little better job of stopping the shot.
Charlie works it in, misses a shot, gets his own rebound, puts it up and good, and a chance to tie this ball game up. Charlie likes to work down there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He's really good because
him,
he can get through a lot of cracks and openings down there.
Yeah.
And then he's got long arms, which helps him get rebounds and things like that. So
can't convert on the free throw. Angola with a rebound, leading by 1, 3-2. Double team. Get it out of trouble to Ball. He'll cross-court it to Meek, and Meek shot this time's an air ball. With the rebound is Ball, and he's fouled as he goes up for the shot. That'll be on Charlie, his first foul by either team. Or no, the second foul of the game, 1 for each team.
Well, both teams have come out with a lot of energy tonight. How about an interesting, we're trapping Meek and trying to get it out of his hand first thing, but if they break that trap, then we're in a scramble situation. You get open shots off of scramble situations quite a bit.
Yeah, you're taking a chance. Ball hits his free throw, 4-2, and now misses a second. Chased down by Sam Sharp, saves it from going out of bounds. Rensberger to Hales. Elijah crosses the timeline, works it right side, hands off to Charlie Yoder. Weaver and now Hales, now to Sam Sharp. Back to Hales, bounce pass inside to Rensberger, tapped out and back in, and the shot is up, and then Nick is fouled. Nick will go to the charity stripe, shooting 2. He's a 83% free throw shooter coming into tonight's game. Free throw is in and out. 6:55 to go in the opening quarter. JV was victorious in a great ball game, pretty much from start to finish, as they defeated Angola 36-33. Nick hits his second, makes it a 1-point ball game again. Angola with the lead. Controlling out front is Ball. He'll pass it right side to Meek, Braxton Meek. Now back to Hart. Hart goes left side with it to Miller. Miller being hawked on defense there by Weaver. Drives it to the hole and puts it in.
That's a breakdown that time on defense. Direct drive should never happen.
Rensberger on the baseline. Back to Charlie Yoder. Cross court it over to Hales. Now to Kenton Weaver. Left side to Sharp. Down low to Charlie. Jumper short. Looked like it might have been partially blocked, and a rebound to Angola. Meek brings it up. Gives it off to Hart. Right side it'll go to Ball. Ball inside pass, and shot is up and good by Honer. 8-3. Rensberger takes a shot from the free throw line and hits.
Yeah, he can hit that shot this year, and I think Angola's daring him to take it right now. So
Miller with the pass to Hart, right back to Miller. They get it outside to Honer. Honer calls for help. Hands it off to Miller. He drives on Weaver, pulls it back out on the pass out front to Meek. Meek being guarded by Elijah Hales. Gets a pick from Hart. Hart rolls off of it, takes a shot from the right corner, misses, and the rebound's pulled down by Ball on the offensive side. Meek with the ball. Double teamed out front. Gets it to Honer. Honer drives and puts it in.
Well, I was interested to see what they would do if Meek wasn't scoring, and looks like they've got a few other options.
Yeah, looks like it. Well, denied inside, and when we have a traveling violation on the steal, as Miller went down to the floor. So it'll come back to Westview now. And they'll be inbounding at the end of the Angola bench. And that's Kenton Weaver, where it's number 11. That'll be inbounding. He'll get it in to Rensberger. Nick inside to Charlie, and he's fouled from behind.
Well, Angola's come out and played really hard. They've kind of caught us by surprise, I think, a few times on their drives. So it'll be interesting to see. I think we'll settle down here and stop them on defense and start scoring a little bit.
Shot by Nick. He has 5, leads our team. 10-7. He has half our point. Or no, he has 4 of our 7 points. Spinning drive inside by Hart. He's fouled as he goes up for the layup.
That looks like an interesting matchup to keep watching. 34, what's his name?
Braden Hart.
Braden Hart.
Yep.
He's got a little bit of a quickness advantage on Nick, but on the other end, Nick has a strength advantage on him. So it might come down to who can stay out of foul trouble.
Hart hits his free throw. 11-7 now. Miller comes out. Coming in, it's Jack Hilliard. Second shot off the back of the iron by Hart. And back on the Warriors with the ball. Hales to Yoder. Not a Weaver. Hales. Bounce pass down low to Rensberger. Turnaround jumpers in and out. No good. Rebound comes to Hart. Hart gives off to Meek. They'll go right side with it to Hilliard. Hilliard backs it out, then tries to drive on Weaver. Gets a pick from Schultz, who's come into the ball game as well. Long three-pointer by Hart is good. Second 3 of the night for the Angola Hornets, and they've opened up a 7-point lead now on the Warriors with 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kenton Weaver gets it to Elijah Hales. He'll cross-court it to Sharp. Sharp to Rensberger. Gets it inside to Charlie. Charlie backs it out and cross-courts it over to Weaver. Back out front, it'll come to Hales, and he'll set it up. Weaver with the bounce pass to Rensberger. Interior pass to Hales. Right back to Sharp for three. No good. And the ball's knocked out of bounds, and it was last touched by Elijah Hales. It'll be Angola ball. And the host Stetlers enter the ball game. Josh and Jeremiah. Coming out will be Kenton Weaver and Sam Sharp.
Well, I'm a little surprised by the offensive outburst. Angola came in averaging 46 points a game.
Yeah.
Right now they have almost a third of that already. So typically a team will revert to the mean over the course of a game. So we'll see where it goes. But they're hitting shots right now, and we're not.
Hilliard is fouled on the body foul by Nick Rensberger.
Yeah, that's a cheap foul by Nick that far. We can't afford to have him sitting on the bench, especially getting a foul 30 feet from the basket.
Yeah, that's always a coach's pet peeve. Timeout's going to be called by Angola. It'll be a short one. 2:46 to go in the first quarter. 14-7 Angola. Back in 30.
Have you ever wanted to express how you feel about someone but just can't find the words? A beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers is a great way to do it. At Dutch Blessing Floral, our team assembles custom floral arrangements every day. No matter the occasion, let us help you express yourself. Dutch Blessing Floral, your local floral experts for over 20 years.
Angola, a 7-point lead on the Warriors. They defeated Central Nobles by 15, 55-40 in their first game of the year, and Garrett was their other Northeast Corner Conference victory, and that was 37-33 down at Garrett. Angola in control of the basketball. Schultz, he'll get it to Honer. He'll hand it off to Ball. They'll work it around the perimeter. With it now is Hilliard. Drives it, gives it off to Honer. Honer goes right side with it on the pass to Ball. Ball back out front will come to Schultz.
And here's why you don't want to get down to Angola.
This is what they like to do. Double teamed out front. Good defense by the Warriors, but Hilliard's able to get the pass off. Inside the paint, the shot is contested. In and out, no good by Ball. Back come the Warriors now. Charlie Yoder drives it all the way to the basket. He'll put it up short and grabbed out of there by Honer. Honer gets it to Ball. Ball on the baseline on the pass to Schultz, and he drives in and puts it up. Another lapse in defense there. No help side defense.
I think we're a little shell-shocked right now. We're a mature group, and we'll come out of it, but they're quicker to everything right now, and our shots haven't been falling, so that makes it a little harder on the other end.
Yoder on the right side. He'll give it to Sharp. Left side it'll come to Hales. Hales bounce passes it to Yoder. Now to Josh Ostetler, right back to Yoder, now to Josh. Sharp with it, with closing in on a minute now to go in the first quarter, 1:03. We have contact and a foul's called on Angola. Coming out of the ball game will be Dyer Ball, as well as Honer. Sam Sharp, inside pass to Hales. He'll put it up and score off the glass. Hilliard brings it across the timeline for Angola, leading 16-9 with 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Fake on the three by Hart. He drives it into the lane and gives off left side to Hilliard. Hilliard looking for the pass, gets it back out front to Hart. Hart goes right side of Miller.
It's like they're going to go for one.
Yeah, 25 seconds. Ball knocked away by Charlie, and he steals it. Coach Yoder hollering one. So the Warriors will set it up. And they'll take off here with 10 seconds to go.
They better not wait long.
Ball kicked out of bounds by Schultz. Jarrett Schultz. So the Warriors will inbound it in front of the Angola bench. Elijah Hales comes over. 4.9 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hales looking. Finally, he'll get it to Josh. He'll go to Jeremiah, and his shot's up. He misses, but he's going to get some free throws. He's going to get 2 free throws with 1.4 seconds to go now in the opening quarter.
Yeah, what we tried to do there is run a normal set play, but instead of somebody up front, we threw it from out of bounds. So a little bit different, but we got 2 free throws out of it. So
Jeremiah misses his first short. He'll get one more. Was that normally that shot would be, or that pass was intended for Josh, who got it? Would he normally take that shot, or is that just where you start the play from?
I think it's if he has it, he would take it, but he was guarded that time. So
yeah. Jeremiah hits his second. 16-10. Last second shots, no good off the glass. And so we played 8 minutes of basketball from Westview, and our score, Angola 16 and Westview 10. And we'll be back with second quarter action right after this 60 seconds.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information. Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Jeremiah Hosteller getting set to bring the ball inbounds to begin the second quarter. The Warriors down 16-10. Charlie with the basketball. They'll give it to Hales. Elijah drives the baseline. Good drive, but he misses a shot. And the ball's picked out of there by Schultz. Schultz with a pass to Sean Miller. We'll go right side with it to Hart. Hart directing traffic off the wing. Coming over to help out was Meek. Braxton Meek. To get it back to Hart. Hart, offensive foul, good call. Good defense by Jeremiah.
that was probably the best option defensively right there, is to
just let them run over
and
you.
see if they'll call it, because that was a mismatch size-wise.
Oh, my. Yeah, they don't have heights or weights listed in the program for Angola, but yeah, he's a big guy. Hart.
Yeah, it's obvious Angola has come in here with the attitude to shove and push and see what they can do with their added weight. And they're doing it within the course of the game, and they're taking some cheap shots. So we're going to have to respond and match that.
They're a physical team, no doubt about it, and they are bigger physically, not necessarily height-wise, but yeah, they've got some football-looking players out there.
Well, it was similar to this in the JV game, where they came out and really they were up, 16-8?
Yeah, that's true.
We kind of caught on, and it was tight the rest of the game, so let's hope that happens here.
Hilliard with the ball. He'll get it out front now to come to Schultz. Schultz gets it to Hilliard. Hilliard gets a pick from Honer. And then gets it out of trouble on the pass to Schultz. Left side it'll go to Ball. Ball to Honer. Honer was sharp on him. Yep, he double dribbled. Lost control of the basketball and ended up double dribbling.
Yeah, some of that offensive flow that Angola had early is kind of evaporated. So we need to score some points.
Yep.
So
get it in the hole. Weaver inbounding to Hales. Hales across the timeline. That's Weaver. Weaver out front. It'll come to Hostetler. Jeremiah Hostetler now to Josh. Jeremiah left wide open for three, and he misses, and the rebound's pulled out of there by Honer. Honer gets it to Hilliard. Hilliard drives it to the hoop. Bounce pass underneath. Reverse layup's good by Schultz. His 4th point of the game. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Warriors chasing 8.
Yeah, Kenton's got to take that shot.
Yeah, he's wide open.
They're daring him to take it, and we know he can make it.
Jeremiah fakes a shot. Now Charlie will take a three, and it's off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound to Schultz. Schultz to Hilliard. Boy, if our baskets were dropping, we'd be right in it.
Well, it's like Coach has said before in pregame, you know, there's only so much you can do. You got to make baskets when they're open.
Yeah.
Or you got to make them when you got them, and we're not. So, but the key is we're getting decent looks. We're just, it kind of builds on itself, you know, and you get tense, and so we just need to make a few. We'll relax, and I think we'll be all right. But we need to hang in there defensively until they start dropping.
Schultz forced into the turnover there by Charlie. So the Warriors get it back. Turned around to drive the baseline, and Charlie stepped right in there, and he just carried it like a football player almost. Weaver out front. Bounce passes it down low to Hales. Hales back to Weaver. Once again to Hales. He's double teamed on the baseline, gets it out of trouble to Weaver. Out of Josh Hostetler. Interior pass goes to Hales. He'll put it up and miss, but he's fouled. He'll be getting 2.
You can see their coach is really, he gets fired up every time we score. He takes it personally if we score or get foul shots. So it's rubbed off on the players, and that's why they're hard to score against.
Hale's shot is no good.
And we've missed 4 free throws. What are we, 1 for 5?
I just have it, yeah, we've hit 2 free throws.
Okay.
Rensberger hit 1 and Jeremiah hit 1, but I don't have what we've missed.
I guess we're 2 for 6 then.
Yeah.
2 for 5 or 6.
Hales hits his second. Inbounding was Ball, and he'll get it into the hands of Braxton Meek. Ball with it now between the circles, goes right side with it to Meek. 4:50 to go in the first half. Hilliard down in the corner to Miller. He drives the baseline. A floater's no good. Chased out of there, but it's into the hands. Now knocked away. Angola had it, but now we have a reach-in foul. It's going to be whistled against Elijah Hales. And it looks like one of the Angola players, Dyer Ball, was shaken up a bit. Angola will be inbounding underneath their own basket off to the left, and Braxton Meek will be the trigger man. Bounce passes it into Hart. Now out front to Hilliard. Hilliard hits Meek. Good defense by Weaver. Meek drives around him, gives it off to Miller. Now back to Hart. Hart drives. Looks like he traveled, but no call. Misses a shot, and Charlie Yoder gets the rebound. Charlie to Josh Hostetler for 3, and he hits.
There we go.
Maybe that'll wake us up a little bit. Our first 3 of the night, and we're halfway through the second quarter. With the ball is Hilliard. He'll get it to Hart. Hart goes right side to Sean Miller. Miller drives the baseline. Deflected off the side of the basket, the side of the glass, and picking it up is Charlie Yoder, and back come the Warriors. Chance to chop even further into that Angola lead. Hales drives it down the lane, puts it up, scores, and he's fouled.
It's amazing how much quicker you move after you hit a shot or two, and it
right.
just looks better. So despite all our struggles, 3 or 4 missed free throws, we'll have a chance here to cut it to 1.
Well, thinking back, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Dennis Wingard came in off the bench and kind of sparked us in that last game. Maybe it'll be Josh's 3 in this game that kind of gets us going.
Yeah. He definitely just takes one to get you going.
1-point ball game, 18-17. Angola with the lead and the basketball. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first half. And now we have a hold called as Josh and Jeremiah had Hilliard double teamed down in front of the Warrior bench. And that's going to go against Jeremiah.
I think we're starting to sense some weaknesses in different players out there. We get to see them, and seeing them on tape is one thing, but seeing them in live, you kind of catch on after a little while, and I think we're starting to go after that just a little better.
Yeah, we're playing excellent defense. A steal, good lead pass, missed. Charlie with a rebound. The putback's no good. Still tipped around. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Angola. It'll be Westview basketball. Coach Bentley really animated down there in front of his bench, and
so
he's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, we missed a couple layups that time.
30-second timeout again. We'll be back in.
There's a place in the heart of Shipshewana, Indiana that's full of simple beauty, simple craftsmanship, simple tastes, and simple hospitality. So when you're simply looking for a place to relax and enjoy, remember the place in Shipshewana, Indiana that's simply for good times. For more information, visit us online at BlueGateRestaurant.com.
And we're back. Elijah Hales waiting. Out of bounds underneath the Westview basket off to the right to inbound the basketball as we resume action after the timeout called by Angola. Charlie Yoder with the inbound pass. He'll get it out front to Weaver. They'll go left side to Josh Hostetler. Back to Charlie. Charlie drives it. Loses the ball. Saved in bounds and into the hands of Hilliard.
Well, that's why you don't want to miss layups on fast breaks. No. Don't get very many of them in a game like this.
Hart with the ball. He'll hand it off to Meek. Meek gets it to Schultz. Schultz to Hilliard. Hilliard guarded by Jeremiah Hostetler. Now it'll go back to Schultz. Out front to Honer. To Hilliard for 3, and it's going to be good. Second three-pointer of the night for the Hornets. Hilliard and Meek with those 2. There's a shot by Kenton. Three-pointer from the corner, and as I recall, you said that he likes to shoot from the corner, right?
Yeah.
Or Josh does, I think is who I was thinking
Josh
of. Josh
does, but Kenton's really good from there, too. And I don't know, is that his first 3 of the year?
I'm thinking it is. Hart with the ball. Angola by 1, 21-20. Minute 38 seconds to go in the first half. Hart picks up his dribble, gives a pass off to Hilliard. Hilliard down low to Honer. Honer puts it up off the glass way too hard, and rebound Josh Hostetler. Outlet pass comes to Charlie Yoder, and Charlie brings it across. They'll go right side to Jeremiah. Inside pass intended for Josh, but
yeah, Josh hadn't quite established position that time, so it was.
Honer anticipated it and stepped right in and made the easy steal. Hilliard Cross-courts it to Meek. Meek inside to Hart. Hart twists and turns, gives it back to Meek. Not a Honer. Honer down low to Schultz. Schultz having trouble, gets it out of trouble to Hilliard. And now let's see if Angola's going to go for the last shot here as we're down to close to 40 seconds. Now 40 seconds to go in the first half. Meek, a long-range three is good. Well, apparently they didn't want to go for the last shot.
Yeah, we fell asleep that time helping. And
20 seconds to go now in the first half. Hales holding center court. And we're down to 10 seconds now. The Warriors will make a move.
Not sure why we're waiting this long to go, but
it's a little too long a wait. And we're not going to get a shot off. Not sure what happened there, but.
Well, the players have to know when the play starts and you got 7 seconds to go, you don't have time to dribble and fake and all that. So,
well, we'll see if the Warriors can get things straightened out for the second half here. Still a good ball game. Angola leads it 24-20 after the first 16 minutes of play. We'll be back with scoring right after this 2-minute.
Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware at the Blinker Light in Topeka is your authorized Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Topeka Do-It-Best has been selling appliances and providing service to the Topeka area for over 40 years. See JJ for your appliance parts. If they're not in stock, no problem. Topeka Do-It-Best will have them the next business day. Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware provides in-store repairs, and they make house calls. If it's worth doing, do it best. Call 593-2973.
Fever, sore throat, body aches. Yes, the flu season is here, so how do you protect yourself? Well, talk to the friendly pharmacists at Topeka Pharmacy about getting a flu shot. They're free with most insurance plans. No insurance? Pay $32 for the regular dose or $60 for the senior dose, and you'll receive a $5 gift card for your next visit. No appointment needed and no prescription needed for those 11 years and older. Many other immunizations are available. Call 260-593-2252 or stop by Topeka Pharmacy in downtown Topeka.
The holiday season is here, and Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana has specially marked prices during the Christmas season. The Weavers will work with you to find a piece that meets your needs and still keep you within your budget. Pick a piece off their showroom floor or have it custom built just for you. Quality craftsmanship, reasonable prices, and down-home service. Find them all at Weaver Furniture Sales, located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana.
And we're back at Westview High School, where at halftime the Angola Hornets lead the Westview Warriors 24-20. Scoring-wise by quarters, Westview was outscored in the first quarter 16-10 and was able to outscore Angola that quarter 10-8 for a current tally of 24-20. So let's look at the individual scoring. First for Angola, they had 7 players break into the scoring column. And at the top of the number 1, Sean Miller had a bucket for 2 points. Jack Hilliard, number 2, had 3 points, had a 3-pointer there at the end. Number 3, Braxton Meek, who comes in as their leading scorer, hit a late 3-pointer to finish with 6 points. Jarrett Schultz added 4 points. Dyer Ball, a long, lanky sophomore, added 1 point on a free throw. Luke Honer had 4 points, and Braden Hart added 4 points for a total of 24, which is about half of their average on the year for scoring. So we're holding them right on that. For Westview, our leading scorer on the year, Charlie Yoder, I think, who's averaging somewhere around 27 or 8 points a game. Oh, right in front of me. 25.8 points per game, has 2. So they've done a great job of keying on him, and he hasn't got many shots off. So Kenton Weaver added a 3-pointer for 3 points. Elijah Hales has 2 field goals and 2 free throws for 6 points. Jeremiah added a free throw for 1 point. Josh Hosteller added a big three that got us going there in the second quarter. He has 3 points. And Nick Rensberger, despite not playing the entire second quarter, ended with 2 field goals and a free throw for 5 points. So Angola right on their average offense. We're way below ours. We're averaging about 71 points a game on the year.
Yeah.
And so we knew it would be tough. We knew we weren't going to come in here and run up and down the floor and, shoot easily like we have in some other games. But we have got open shots. We haven't made them. We've had some unforced turnovers that you don't normally see. And Angola just gives all-out effort on every defensive possession. And I think you can start to see as the quarter wore on that maybe some of the nicks in the armor for Angola offensively. They're not maybe skilled at every position, but they know who they are, and they work to get the shots they know they can make. And they hit them, and we didn't. And so that's why they're up 4. So we'll see if they can do it for another half. I would expect us in the second half to come out and hit some shots and get it flowing a little bit better. I think if we can get a lead on them, a 2-3 point lead, I think it's one of those games that can kind of break open a little bit. So,
well, I thought we started to make some adjustments, and I think you mentioned it in that second quarter where we were seeing some of their tendencies. That, I know you mentioned it now because I remember you say you don't see a lot of those things on film, but then you kind of make the adjustment once the game starts, and I think our players were starting to do that a little bit. But our main problem, we weren't hitting our shots, and I think that's just something that will kind of correct itself, hopefully, in the second half.
Yeah, really a lot of our scoring comes in transition. To get transition, you got to score. You got to get defensive stops. And Angola in that first half hit 9 for 15 from the floor, so they shot 60%. And if I remember right, they had, offensive rebounds. They had 3 offensive rebounds in the first couple of minutes. And so that kind of got them out to their lead. They also shot 4 for 6 from three-point range, which is just, you can't do much better than that. So that hurt us. On the other side, we shot 7 for 17 for 41%, 2 for 5 from 3. That's not bad. But they're out shooting us from 2. They're out shooting us from 3. And we're even on free throws because we've missed 4. We're 4 for 8 on free throws, and they're 2 for 4. Total rebounds, they've out-rebounded us 10-7. And then on turnovers, they have 7, and we have 4. So it seemed like more than that. But in a tight game with less possessions, 4 is enough. So, they have a statistical advantage in almost every category, and they lead by a little bit. So they played, I think, about as good as they can play that half, and we didn't. And I think we're making necessary adjustments. You can see the players were upset with themselves. I don't think the coach is going to have to say much in the locker room to get
That's what I was going to ask you. What do you think Coach Oder is telling them?
Well, it reminds me a little bit of the Cherubusco game where we came out in that first half and we were just bobbling and missing little shots and things like that. And we're playing a team that's a little bit better tonight. But I think we hit a few shots. I think we'll relax and it should be okay. We just got to take care of the ball.
We're at halftime, 2:45 to go till the second half begins. We'll be back with more from Westview. Our score at halftime, Angola 24 and Westview 20. Back in 1 minute.
Dale's Dependable Handyman Service provides handyman repairs and remodeling to the surrounding LaGrange County area, including Goshen, Middlebury, Albion, Kendallville, and Angola. If you're looking to update your kitchen, sometimes it's as simple as changing countertops and adding tile and glass backsplash. It can make your kitchen look brand new. Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, providing quality installation with quality materials. Call Dale at 260-336-9364. Have you ever wanted to express how you feel about someone but just can't find the words? A beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers is a great way to do it. At Dutch Blessing Floral, our team assembles custom floral arrangements every day. No matter the occasion, let us help you express yourself. Dutch Blessing Floral, your local floral experts for over 20 years.
And we're back at Westview. Westview has popped out of their locker room. Angola still talking things over with head coach Ed Bentley. Bentley's in his 6th year to help with the Angola Hornets. Can't believe he's been there that long, but seems like he's still a new coach, but he's not anymore.
Yeah, when he took over, they were really down, and I don't know. It seems to me they had 1 year where they either didn't win any games or maybe won one.
Yeah, there was a dry spell.
Yeah. So, you know, whether that was probably a combination of things, but a school that size can reload pretty quickly. And so he's brought a hard-nosed defensive mentality that keeps you in every game, really. You can tell they don't maybe have quite the shooters they did in the past couple years, but they're doing it tonight, and that's all it takes. So I noticed in some of our individual, we talked about Charlie having 2 points. He's 1 for 6 so far and 0 for 1 from the free throw line. So, you know, it just takes one for him to get rolling.
Oh, yeah.
And so reminds me a little also of the Northridge game when he was kind of that way at halftime and came out and sparked us in the third quarter. And it really opens things up when we hit a few shots like it does for any team. So let's lace them up. Let's see what we get with Nick back in there.
Got the original starters back out on the floor to begin the second half. Angola will be inbounding at center court. Braxton Meek will bring it in for Angola, leading 24-20 as we begin the second half. Sean Miller with the inbound pass. He'll go left side with it to Honer, right back to Miller. Not a Hart. Right side will go to Ball. Ball down low to Honer, and an offensive foul as he lowered his shoulder.
That was probably a play call out of the huddle because they want to try to get Nick his third foul. And Nick did a nice job that time of accepting the punishment.
Referee in front of us, you might be able to hear him. I don't know. Did you pick that up, Jamie?
I think they were talking about they might have assessed the incorrect foul to somebody, but I don't think it was this situation. I heard him say once time runs off the clock, they can't change it. So might have been from something from the first half.
Oh, okay. So Honer did pick up this foul.
Yep.
Rensberger. He'll get it to Weaver. Back to Rensberger at the free throw line. Gives it out to Charlie. Charlie nowhere to go. Gives it to Weaver. Weaver to Sam. Sharp. Out front it'll come to Weaver. Now they'll swing it around to Hales. Weaver. Charlie wide open for three. And he hits. First three of the night for Charlie. Second for the Warriors. And that pulls them back within two. 24-22 with a minute gone here in the third quarter. Hilliard gets it to Schultz and now to Hart. Hart back to Hilliard. Bounce passes it back to Hart. Rensberger on him. He'll take it to the hole and put it up and score. I don't know whether Nick actually...
I don't think he was trying to take a charge that time, but he got caught off balance and they weren't going to give it to him 2 plays in a row.
That's true. Yoder with the jump hook, no good. Gets his own rebound with those long arms. Now to Rensberger, fakes it. Oh, nice block. I thought it was a beautiful fake, but Hart with a good block. Hilliard with it. Angola by 3. 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. With the ball now is Ball. He'll give it to Hart. Hart goes right side to Hilliard. Tries to drive on Weaver and then pulls it back out on the dribble. Up top it'll come now to Hart. Left side to Meek. Meek to Hart. Hart back between the circles, gives off to Hilliard in the center circle. Warriors playing tough D. Ball drives on Charlie. Now Hart fakes, tries to drive on Rensburg, can't do it. Gives off to Schultz. Schultz out of trouble. The Meek long three is going to be well short. And it goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Westview.
Yeah, that's good defense when you can defend for, I don't know, it seemed like a minute. And their best shot's a 25-footer.
That's right. Honer back in, coming out is Dyer ball. Weaver goes left side with it to Rensburger. Rensburger to Charlie Yoder at the free throw line. Back to Rensburger. Nick out front to Hales. Hales and a bounce pass down on the baseline to Charlie Yoder, and he's double teamed. They'll get it out of trouble to Rensburger, now to Hales. Charlie Yoder with now it's to Weaver. Weaver to Hales. In the corner, gives out to Charlie, drives it into the lane and pulls it back out on the dribble. Goes left side with it to Weaver. Weaver to Rensburger, and his jump shot's good. Nick with 3 field goals now, all from about the same spot. 7 points altogether.
If you watch number 33 out there, he really likes to give the shoulder to people.
He does. Well, he's picked up a couple offensive fouls that way tonight. Ball goes out of bounds again. It'll be Westview basketball.
He likes to give shoulders from behind, too, I've noticed.
He's good at that.
Those are the kind of players you like for their gritty play when they're on your team, and you call it dirty when it's on the other team.
Exactly. Weaver with it out front. 1 point ball game. The Warriors a chance to take the lead here. Down low to Hales. Hales fakes on Meek. Puts it up. Scores! And the Warriors have the lead. Elijah with 8, and Westview goes up 27-26 with 3:45 to go in the third quarter. Meek to Schultz. Right side. It'll come to Hart. Hart gets it to Honer. Honer left side to Hilliard. On the baseline, Schultz back to Hart. Now to Honer. Honer drives it into the paint. Has it knocked away and stolen from behind. Then stolen right back by Honer. Underneath to Schultz, and he scores. Quickly back the other way we come is Westview. Hales. Rensburger at the free throw line. Another shot is no good this time. Hart with a rebound. Angola by 1, 28-27, 2:55 to go in the third quarter. Hilliard with a basketball. Gets a pick from Honer. Takes it to the baseline and brings it back out to Schultz. Schultz will pop a little jumper, and it's an air ball. And grabbing the rebound out of bounds was Honer. So it'll be Westview basketball.
You've definitely mentioned his name quite a bit this half. He's got his hands on a lot of.
He does.
He's in the middle of the action wherever he's at. So
you're talking Honer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he comes out now. Yeah, he's there. Coming back in with Sean Miller. Charlie Yoder now to Hales. Elijah, bounce pass to Rensburger, and he puts it in off the glass from the left side.
That was a set play we had ready.
Westview back up by 1, 29-28. 2:20 now to go in the third quarter. Hilliard working against Weaver. Back out to Hart. Hart will hand off to Meek. Meek gets it to Hart. Hart can't find a lane to the basket. He gets it to Schultz. Now Meek. Bounce passes it almost out of bounds to Sean Miller. Long three-pointer by Hilliard's no good. Rensburger with a rebound. He'll get it into the hands of Hales. Hales brings it across the timeline, working out front against Sean Miller. Drives around him, puts it up and in. Timeout called by Angola's. Westview has gone up by 3, 31-28. A minute and 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. And we'll be back right after this 30 seconds.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information. Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
And we're back and ready to resume action here at Westview. Angola will be inbounding, and they find themselves behind now by 3 points to Westview. 1:38 to go in the third quarter. Sean Miller brings it up for Angola. He's met by Josh Hostetler before he crosses the timeline. Schultz to Hart, now to Hilliard. Hilliard back to Hart. Hart inside, good anticipation and steal by Hales. Elijah gets it to Jeremiah Hostetler. Hales tries to drive, good defense by Sean Miller. Now down low to Rensberger, and he'll put it up, and looked like he was fouled, no call. Tries to chase down to Karam, and it goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Angola.
That was a decent shot that time, but I think Coach would like him to wait, get a little bit more open shot. That was a tough one over 2 people. Looks good if it goes in, but.
Inside a minute now to go in the third quarter. Hilliard to Hart. He'll fake the handoff to Sean Miller and then get it into the hands of Meek. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Now Sean Miller. They got to go for the last bucket here, probably.
Well, yeah,
who knows?
I think they will. I mean, when you're struggling on offense, you got to be careful about going for the last shot because you might not get one. But
blocking foul called on Charlie. That'll be his second. Meek will inbound right in front of his coaches. He'll get it into Hart with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Hart gets a pick from Hilliard and gets it out of trouble. Picks up his dribble, gives off to Hilliard, has it knocked away, and here comes Jeremiah. He'll get it to Rensberger. Fakes, puts it up, has it blocked away, but a foul's going to be called on Braden Hart.
Great defensive pressure that time. We weren't content to just let him go for the last one.
That's the third on Hart. Rensberger with a point from the free throw line tonight. Has 9 altogether, and now 10 as he hits. 2 out of 3 from the free throw line for Nick.
And that is our first 2-possession lead of the night. It seems like a huge lead.
It does, doesn't it? Second shot by Nick is good. 33-28, 2 seconds to go in the third quarter. And I don't even think Angola knew how much time was left on the clock. So we played 3 quarters now. A little bit better story after this quarter as the Warriors are ahead of the Angola Hornets by a score of 33-28. We'll be back with fourth quarter action.
There's a place in the heart of Shipshewana, Indiana that's full of simple beauty, simple craftsmanship, simple tastes, and simple hospitality. So when you're simply looking for a place to relax and enjoy, remember the place in Shipshewana, Indiana that's simply for good times. For more information, visit us online at BlueGateRestaurant.com.
Topeka Do It Best Hardware at the Blinker Light in Topeka is your authorized Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Topeka Do It Best has been selling appliances and providing service to the Topeka area for over 40 years. See JJ for your appliance parts. If they're not in stock, no problem. Topeka Do It Best will have them the next business day. Topeka Do It Best Hardware provides in-store repairs, and they make house calls. If it's worth doing, do it best. Call 593-2973.
And we're back at Westview, ready to start the fourth quarter. The Warriors have taken command, 33-28, as we begin the fourth quarter.
Really impressive quarter that time, I think, for us. Not everything went our way, but we just fought and graded through it and turned a 4-point deficit into a 5-point lead. So, showed a lot of maturity, I thought.
That was our most prolific quarter, as we scored 13. In the first two quarters, we scored 10 each. Hales with the basketball. Goes right side to Josh Hostetler, now to Rensberger on the baseline. Hales right back to Rensberger, right back to Hales. Jeremiah now with it out front. Good patience. Nick was open, passed up the shot.
Yeah, he's hit a couple of those, but he missed his last one, so he might be a little hesitant.
Showing good patience.
Well, the position we're in no hurry to shoot.
That's right, a trip by Honer.
Is that his fourth? Oh, no, that's only his second.
Yeah, it seems like he's had more than that. So maybe, I guess it wasn't him, it was Hart that committed that offensive foul that I was thinking of with the shoulder in the first half.
Looks like football. They got a towel off the ball.
It's not even raining in here.
No. Thought they fixed those leaks.
Yeah, really. Jeremiah looking to inbound, gets it to Hales. Hales twists around, puts it up, misses. Rensberger with the aggressive rebound, gives out to Charlie.
Ugh.
He'll put it up and miss. Gets his own rebound, but we have a whistle and a foul's going to be called on Angola.
Well, we're fighting hard in there. They're just not falling in tonight. But I think they called a foul on Honer.
That'll be his third.
It's picking him up.
Hart's coming back in. Sean Miller comes out. Hales getting set to inbound. He gets it into Charlie. Yoder pulls it back out front on the pass to Josh Hostetler. Now to Hales. Hales to Jeremiah Hostetler. Now to Rensberger. Nick to Hales. 6 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Yoder. He'll go to Jeremiah Hostetler, now to Josh. Driving is Hales. He'll put it up and be fouled as he goes up for the layup.
Well, we held the ball for a minute and 36 seconds. If we can get 2 free throws out of this, that's big in a game like this.
Low scoring game. Elijah with 10 and now 11 as he hits his first free throw. He'll get another. 34-28. 6:24 to go in the fourth quarter. Second shot off the back of the rim, but Josh Hostetler pulls down a rebound. So the Warriors keep it in their possession. Charlie gives out to Rensberger, right back to Charlie. He'll pop a little jumper from 15 and hits. Charlie has 7. 36-28. Westview's opened up another of their biggest leads, 8. Inside to Meek, and it looked like he traveled.
Yep,
he did.
He did. Yeah, Angola's at a point now, with the way they run their offense, they can't afford to waste too much time. So
They're more in a hurry on offense.
Yeah, they may have to take a shot a little bit quicker than they want, and that should play into our hands.
Josh Hostetler, he'll get it to Rensberger, and good block by Hart, but right back into the hands of Hales. Shot by Charlie off the glass is no good, and pulling down the rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Nick Rensberger. That'll be his third.
It's been hard to finish at the rim tonight, but
yeah, that's where we've been missing a lot of shots.
Yeah,
really.
We missed a lot there, but they contest everything, and they're not like they're wide open layups.
True. Hilliard bounce passes to Honer. Honer underneath the Hart, coming across the lane. Gets it to Hilliard and then clears the lane. Hart right side to Meek. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Honer cross courts it. It'll come to Hilliard. Hilliard backs it out. Guarded by Jeremiah. Drives it into the paint, then gives off to Hart. Hart back to Hilliard. Hilliard into the hands of Honer. Now right side to come to Hart. Coming across the lane is Schultz, and he banks it home. 6-point lead for Westview. Jeremiah with the basketball. He'll get it to Elijah. Now right side to come to Nick Rensberger. Weaver. Kenton Weaver getting set to check in at the next stoppage of play. Coming across the lane was Charlie Yoder, and he's fouled.
Yeah, you can see their strategy with Charlie tonight. Grab, hold, push, pull.
Yeah, he had a big hunk of his jersey on that one.
But to his credit, he has not forced anything. He's been patient. And Elijah, I think, has noticed and taken advantage of the extra attention given to him.
Yeah, Charlie's not getting frustrated and letting it get to him. 36-30, Westview leads it. Inside the 4-minute mark now to go in the ball game. Charlie drives it to the hole. He'll put it up, miss, and it's chased down by Schultz, or by Hart. Hart will get it to Meek. Right side to Hilliard. Hilliard brings it up top. Kenton Weaver on him. Hart picked up his dribble, now looking for help. He'll backdoor the pass to Meek, and he'll put it up and score. I think he just kind of threw it up toward the basket.
Look what I found.
That gives him 8. 36-32, 4-point ball game now. Westview with the lead.
We're going to have to keep scoring to win this thing, so we're due here.
Hales goes right side to Josh Hostetler. The Warriors looking to stay undefeated on the season and in the conference. Angola undefeated in the conference. Both teams 2-0 in the NECC. And both teams will have conference matchups in their next games. Next week, Westview will face Lakeland on Friday night right here at Westview, and Angola will host Fremont tomorrow night. Josh Hostetler.
Looks like we switched our spread offense here to try to just kill the clock and make them come after us. It should also create some openings for layups.
That's what I'm picturing in my head, is get somebody back there.
Yeah, if we can break that line of pressure, and to Angola's credit, they're not defending that like a team normally would. They're sticking with the dribbler, and they're not helping off of him. So it's not flowing like it quite should, but we're going to have to hit some one-on-ones.
And here's our first opportunity. Elijah Hales. His shot's going to miss. And the rebound's pulled down by Hart. Still a 2-possession game. Angola could pull within 1 here with a 3. Two minutes, and almost got caught cutting the other way, but Hilliard was able to recover. Here's Honer. Honer inside to Schultz, and the shot's up, no good, and he's fouled, I think, before he went up for the shot.
Yeah, I think they called that on the ground.
So Angola will be inbounding underneath their own bucket off to the left. The foul was called on Charlie. That'll be his third. But just a minute 57 to go in the ball game. Hilliard with the ball on the wing, left side. Weaver on him. Across court it now to Hart. Hart drives around Josh Hostetler. Into the lane and gets it out to Schultz. Minute 40 now to go in this contest. Westview 36, Angola 32. Schultz hands it off to Hart. Angola doesn't seem to be in much of a hurry at all.
No, we can thank them for shortening the game here with our lead.
Yeah, I was going to say, aren't we supposed to be the teams that are doing this? Hart, way out front. Minute 12 to go. He'll drive it to the hole and put it up and score. Quick timeout called by Angola, and it'll be a full timeout. I know that because they don't have any more 30s, right?
You're right.
A minute and 8 seconds to go in the game. We'll be back right after this 60
The
seconds.
holiday season is here, and Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana has specially marked prices during the Christmas season. The Weavers will work with you to find a piece that meets your needs and still keep you within your budget. Pick a piece off their showroom floor or have it custom built just for you. Quality craftsmanship, reasonable prices, and down-home service. Find them all at Weaver Furniture Sales, located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Dale's Dependable Handyman Service provides handyman repairs and remodeling to the surrounding LaGrange County area, including Goshen, Middlebury, Albion, Kendallville, and Angola. If you're looking to update your kitchen, sometimes it's as simple as changing countertops and adding tile and glass backsplash. It can make your kitchen look brand new. Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, providing quality installation with quality materials. Call Dale at 260-336-9364.
Westview inbounding underneath the Angola basket. 68 seconds to go. 36-34, the Warriors lead it. Kenton looking to inbound. Going to have to get some help. Charlie comes back to help out and gets it. We'll give it to Kenton. Angola drops off. Kenton crosses the timeline. Drives it toward the bucket. Easy shot underneath. 13 points for now for Nick Rensberger. Quickly down the other way. Hilliard to put it up and score. Back come the Warriors now. Leading by 2, 38-36, 40 seconds to go in the ball game, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Angola. And that's going to go against Braxton Meek. And that'll be his fourth.
I think it was intentional that they got a hold of Elijah on that foul because he missed a couple of them today. So
Yeah, but we know he can make them. Came in shooting 75% from the free throw line. And he can't hit this one. Hart with a rebound.
well, here we go.
30 seconds to go in the ball game. Westview by 2. Timeout is called by Coach Bentley of Angola. I think we'll keep it right here for this timeout. 28.5 seconds to go in the ball game. 38-36. Westview leads it. What do we do, Jamie?
Well, let's see. We were up, 36-28. I don't remember the exact time. And we missed a shot at the rim that would have put us up 10. And since then, it's just been a dogfight. And we've given up some layups here at the end that we don't normally do. We got that one down on the other end, but then we gave up one on defense real quick. So the biggest thing is we missed 2 front ends of 1-on-1s. And,
that's
that's just, it gets you every time. So, the one thing here, we got 3 fouls we can give. So if we get them in a good scoring position or they get away from us, we can use that foul to recover. So, the one thing you don't want to do here is give up a 3. They're due to hit one probably, and that would be a tough way to end the game.
Well, Angola has hit 2 tonight, I believe. Yeah, Hart hit 1, and so did Meek.
Okay.
Well, actually 3.
Meek hit a couple of them, I think. Yeah, Meek's got 2 threes.
Yeah, Meek hit 2, and Hilliard hit 1, and Hart hit 1. Yeah, they have 4.
The thing I see here is Angola doesn't have any timeouts, so if we can get him in a tough position, we might be able to get a turnover out of it and finish it off.
Inbounding will be Meek. 28.5 seconds to go. Hilliard with the basketball. He'll recross the timeline, works against Weaver out front. Double team now. Hilliard in trouble. Loose on the floor, but picked up by Hart. Hart bounce passes it to Schultz. He'll put it up and score, and he's fouled. Oh, my. Not what we wanted. They'll count the bucket. That ties it up, and it gives Schultz a chance to give Angola the lead with a successful free throw here. One thing fortunate for the Warriors, there's still 14.8 seconds to go.
Yeah, that was emblematic of how it's been all night. We get the trap, and they get a lucky bounce, and next thing you know, they got a three-point play.
Right. Now Coach Rob Yoder will take a timeout. Full timeout. We'll take one. Also, we'll be back in 60
Dale's dependable handyman service provides handyman repairs and remodeling to the surrounding LaGrange County area, including Goshen, Middlebury, Albion, Kendallville, and Angola. If you're looking to update your kitchen, sometimes it's as simple as changing countertops and adding tile and glass backsplash. It can make your kitchen look brand new. Dale's dependable handyman service, providing quality installation with quality materials. Call Dale at 260-336-9364. Have you ever wanted to express how you feel about someone but just can't find the words? A beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers is a great way to do it. At Dutch Blessing Floral, our team assembles custom floral arrangements every day. No matter the occasion, let us help you express yourself. Dutch Blessing Floral, your local floral experts for over 20 years.
Oh, it's 14. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Schultz at the free throw line. Yeah, it was Schultz.
Well, if he makes this, we're going to want to get the best shot we can as quick as we can. If he misses, obviously we can hold it.
And he misses. Rebound, Josh Ostetler. We're all tied up 38-38. Weaver across the timeline and a quick timeout.
Well, that was in and out, wasn't it?
Man. That'll be a full timeout also. Let's take 30 here, Justin. 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this.
Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware at the Blinker Light in Topeka is your authorized Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Topeka Do-It-Best has been selling appliances and providing service to the Topeka area for over 40 years. See JJ for your appliance parts. If they're not in stock, no problem. Topeka Do-It-Best will have them the next business day. Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware provides in-store repairs, and they make house calls. If it's worth doing, do it best. Call 593-2973.
10.8 seconds to go in the ball game. We're all tied up 38-38. The Warriors will be inbounding at midcourt. What are we going to run here, Coach?
Well, I would guess we'd run one of our set plays that maybe we haven't run tonight yet, or one that was successful. We haven't run very many. Angola scouts us really well, and it's hard to run a lot of set plays against them. So I would look to spread it out. I think we may look to go down low first to Nick and see what we can get there. And the thing is here, you don't want to shoot it too soon. It's a tie game. The worst you can do is go to overtime. If you shoot it, you don't want to shoot it with 6 seconds to go and end up with
time on the clock.
Yeah.
Hales gets it to Weaver. We're down to 5 seconds. Hales with it way out front. He'll drive it. He'll put it up from 15. Got it! And the Warriors win! Westview wins it on a last-second shot from about 16 feet out off the right side by Elijah Hales at the buzzer. And the Warriors take this one. The final score here tonight at Westview in a thriller. Westview 40, Angola 38. We'll be back with scoring and some stats right after this 2-minute.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com.
Fever, sore throat, body aches. Yes, the flu season is here, so how do you protect yourself? Well, talk to the friendly pharmacists at Topeka Pharmacy about getting a flu shot. They're free with most insurance plans. No insurance? Pay $32 for the regular dose or $60 for the senior dose, and you'll receive a $5 gift card for your next visit. No appointment needed and no prescription needed for those 11 years and older. Many other immunizations are available. Call 260-593-2252 or stop by Topeka Pharmacy in downtown Topeka.
There's a place in the heart of Shipshewana, Indiana that's full of simple beauty, simple craftsmanship, simple tastes, and simple hospitality. So when you're simply looking for a place to relax and enjoy, remember the place in Shipshewana, Indiana that's simply for good times. For more information, visit us online at BlueGateRestaurant.com.
And we're back at Westview High School, where we just watched a thrilling finish to this slugfest, I guess you would call it out there. I think it's every player's dream to hit a game-winning shot, and Elijah hit one tonight. So, I think the neat thing about Elijah is, he missed 2 front ends of 1-and-1s, and he hit a game winner, and he probably had the same expression on his face on all 3 shots.
He did.
he doesn't show emotion out there very often, and kept his composure and hit the shot. So great finish to a very tough fought game. Let's look at the scoring first for the Angola Hornets. They really spread it out well tonight. They were led in scoring by number 14, Jarrett Schultz, and he ended up putting that scoring that basket that tied the game, but then he missed the free throw that could have gave them the lead. That would have put a lot more pressure on us on that last shot. Also for Angola, Sean Miller had 2 points. Jack Hilliard ended up with 5 points. Braxton Meek, their leading scorer, ended up with 8. Dyer Ball had 1 point. Luke Honer had 4. And Braden Hart ended up with 6. So for a total of 38. And they did outscore us in that last quarter, 10-7. For Westview tonight, our leading scorer on the season, Charlie Oder, was held to 7. Kent Weaver added 3. Elijah, in addition to that last shot, ended up with 11 points. Jeremiah added 1 point on a free throw. Josh had 3, and our leading scorer tonight was Nick Rensberger, even though he only played 3 quarters out of 4. So he was a tough matchup for them. We missed a lot of shots at the rim tonight, and they contested it, but we're going to potentially we would play these guys in the second round of the NECC. I think we play Central Noble first, and then we play the winner of Sarabusco and Angola if we would win against Central Noble.
Right.
So, and it would be at Angola. So, they gave their coach all they had. They executed the game plan. They held our leading scorer 18 points below his average on our home court.
That's great.
And so, it showed maturity on our part to not panic when they got up 7 or 8 points, and it showed maturity on their part when we got 8 points in the 4th quarter, and they came back and had a chance to win it at the end. So it was kind of like watching a football game that was 10-7, but
yeah.
That happens sometimes. They're not all free-flowing and beautiful to watch, but the key is this year we're winning them.
That's right.
And so that was good to see.
Mark of a great team when you can win the close battles.
let's see some of the overall statistics. Angola, in the first half, they shot 60%, 9 for 15. They ended up the game 16 for 26, 61%. So they actually shot better in the second half. From three, however, they were 0 for 3 in the second half from three. They finished 4 for 9 for 44.4%. And free throws, 2 for 5. So they only shot 1 free throw in the second half. You think in a hard-fought game like we've watched, there would have been more free throws. But that very last one they missed was the only one they had in the second half. So, when you see 61% and lose,
wow,
that's a tough one.
It is.
It just shows, we're good enough. Coach always likes it when we can shoot not our best and still win, still find a way to win. And we didn't shoot our best. We ended up 15 for 34 for 44%, which isn't terrible. 3 for 6 from 3 for 500 or 50%. Free throw line, 7 for 14.
50%.
Including at least 2 1-and-1s, front ends of 1-and-1. So that's, I think we kept it close in the second half ourselves. And so give Angola for credit for not folding, but we missed free throws at the end that we normally hit. And I'm sure it'll have our attention this week in practice, maybe give that a little bit extra emphasis than we normally give it. So scoring by quarter, Angola outscored us in the first and the last quarter, 16-10 in the first, 10-7 in the last. We had the edge in the middle two, 10-8 in the second, and 13-4 in the middle two. Total rebounds, Angola had 16, we had 14. And so they edged us a little bit there. The turnover department, we had 4 turnovers in the first half, and we didn't have 1 turnover in the second half.
That's amazing.
It really is against their pressure. Angola finished with 11 turnovers. So really, you take that turnover difference, that's 7 possessions difference. So that kind of offset our poor free throw night. So just a really intriguing game. You're biting your nails and you're hoping, and a 4-point lead seems big, and that's just kind of how it is against Angola. In the last, 6 meetings now, they've all been decided by less than 8 points.
Ever since Coach Bentley's been there.
Yeah. So tough game. It's good to learn from a win because you feel good, but there's still a lot of things to work on. So, but that's what makes you better is tough games like this. So
we're looking at Lakeland next Friday, and then a tough game against Warsaw here on Saturday. That'll be an exciting ball game, I would think. I mean, it's kind of neat to have a team the caliber of Warsaw coming into our gym to play us. So.
And I think I haven't watched them this year, but typically they play a style similar to Angola. So, Lakeland, they're always out to beat us since we're an inter-county rival. And
that's right.
Then we turn around the next night and go for Warsaw. So that, we're 6-0. We probably dodged our toughest test tonight. And next week it'll be our toughest weekend yet, I think, with that back-to-back, the emotion and all that. Oh, yeah. So
county rivalry, and then you play a big team like Warsaw.
So we need you here. Come on out. Support the team.
That's right.
Make this place loud.
That's going to do it for tonight. They have a wrestling match coming up tomorrow morning, and they like to have us get cleared out of here as soon as we can. So we're going to acquiesce on that to Athletic Director Darlene Matthew.
Or they might make us help put the match down.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. We're going to clear out of here. So we thank you for joining us tonight. Our final score, once again, Westview 40 and Angola 38 in a thriller. Glad you could join us. Hope we'll see you out here in person next Friday against Lakeland, and then on Saturday against Warsaw. Westview goes to 6-0 with the win, and they are 3-0 now in the Northeast Corner Conference. Angola falls to 2-3 overall and 2-1 in the NECC. So for our camera operator, Matthew Byler, and our engineer, Justin Geigley, and color commentator tonight, Jamie Miller, this is Jerry Hostetler.
Today's streaming broadcast of Westview Warrior Basketball at LaguanaMedia.com has been made possible by the following gold sponsors: Tiffany's Restaurant and Laguana. Silver sponsors are Riegsecker Marketplace, Fruit May Funeral Home, Height Auto Body, Shipshe Service, Topeka Do It Best Hardware, Topeka Pharmacy, Big C Lumber, Weaver Furniture, Jerry's Standard, Yoder Popcorn, The Brethren Retreat, The Hometown Treasure, Yoder Insurance, Quality Floor, Fast Lane Subway, Frontline Auto Tech, Yoder's Shipshewana Hardware, Troyer's Saddlery, and Emma Warehouse. Our individual sponsors are Tim and Donna Height, Jim and Liz Stump, Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, and Roger and Esther Wenger. Check the schedule on our website for our next streamcast of Westview Warrior Basketball at laguanamedia.com.